Ramble's on the table, please.
Just made to tell about it.
I messed that up. Fuck. I missed. Hello, and welcome to 10 days Ramble. I mean, it's not the night, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So hi. So today I'm coming in to talk to you about a bit of a serious subject. Well, not necessarily a serious subject. Not everybody considers it to be serious, but I think I do. So I had some time on my hands and I decided to watch this movie that Netflix recommended me, which is The Social Network. There's Jesse Eisenberg. He plays Mark Zuckerberg, and it's a story about the creation of Facebook. So everything that the Facebook was from the beginning, and how Mark Zuckerberg created this website from his dorm room in Harvard. And it was a really good movie, by the way. Go watch it. And I was surprised to see how everything came out to be. Yeah, you know, like how they gained about 1 million users in like 1 to 2 years. The history of social media has always been kind of unclear for everybody, because these applications or social media and social networks, they just appear out of nowhere, right? They just randomly appear out of nowhere, and then everybody goes on them. Like, it's like, oh, do you have this new thing? Wait, there's a new thing? Yeah, you have it. So let's make a quick history of all the social media that got out through the years, okay? 2003, MySpace. Skype, 2003. Facebook, 2004, but then it got public in 2006. 2005 for Reddit, 2006 for Twitter, 2007 for Tumblr, 2010 for Instagram, 2011 for Snapchat, 2011 for Twitch, but it had been created as Justin TV in 2007, but it changed their name in 2011. Discord in 2015, and now TikTok in 2017. So I have a list of like about 10 social media platforms, and these are the most popular there are in the world right now. Because I can list about 75 to 80 other social media platforms, and they would all be relevant, and they would all have tens of thousands of users, maybe, or even more than that, I don't know. And I just, when I was watching the movie, I couldn't stop myself from wondering, we're all on many different social media platforms, right? So we have Snapchat to send quick videos and stuff, to chat with people like it's real time. Some people send pretty lewd stuff on that also. We have Instagram, where we can post some pictures of our lives and just flex them on somebody else. Facebook to share things and just do stupid random posts about stuff, or shit posts, or talk about your relationship status or something like that. You have Twitter for quick and witty messages that you want to share to the world. Even though I think posting onto Twitter is actually shouting into a void. Yeah, then you have Tumblr for pictures and everything that people just want to show. Then you have Discord for gaming, for memes and stuff like that. You have Reddit that practically does the same thing, but also with places where you can discuss subjects. It's a whole world. It's a whole internet social world. Do you guys realize that? In 2004, in 16 years since the launch of Facebook, we have created an entire social world, and I can be whoever the hell I want on that world. If I want to, I create an entirely different social media account for myself. I post pictures, I do some things like that, and then I'm an entirely different person tomorrow. Which leads me to why I am talking about all this. When did we stop living in the real world? When? I'm a bit concerned about all of this. I have to admit that I do not like social media at all. I believe everything that comes out of social media is fake. Completely fake. People just show you what their best days are. People show you what their best angles are. They don't show you what it's like to be with them every day. They don't. What they show you is when they get a Starbucks Frappuccino and they're like, oh, my life is so good and something. Or they post this picture of themselves like on where they're looking at the Eiffel Tower, like, wow, this was an amazing weekend in Paris. But you're never, ever gonna learn about them suffering, about them crying, about them having a bad day. No, people don't want to see that. How am I gonna look if I post about a bad day? And the other thing I do not like is the fact that it creates movements. It creates trends. I hate to say this, but nowadays I believe everything is a trend. Ever since the start of COVID, there were many movements that were created, right? And good movements, good things happening for the world. I'm talking about BLM, Black Lives Matter, right? There was in April or May, there was this huge social movement about BLM. When I don't remember his name, sorry, but there was this black man though that suffered because he had an officer's knee on his throat for 8 minutes. That happened, and it created an entire movement, and it's good. But where is it today? The video made it around the globe in like 1 day or something, and everybody was furious and outraged about it. But now, 6 months later, nobody talks about it anymore. And that is sad. Everything lasts for only a moment, because in 1 day, everybody knows it. In 1 day. You close your phone for 1 day, you can miss something this big. So you constantly have to be connected. You have to be connected, because if you're not connected, you're missing out on everything. I have approximately 5 hours a day on my phone. 5 hours a day on my phone. There are 24 hours a day. I am literally spending 5 of them on my phone, on social media, on platforms, instead of living life through my eyes. Instead of learning things when they come to me, I go and take them to the world. I look for things to learn, I look for things to see, I look for things to hear. I'm constantly on my phone, on social media, looking for something to happen. And when it does, oh boy, do I know it. And oh boy, does everybody know it, because it's shared around the world in minutes. It's crazy. I get your point. You don't like social media, right? I get your point. But what can we do? What we can do? Well, I think what we can do is get back to living the present moment. Get back to living in the moment. Get back to... Stop taking your phone out and going on Facebook, on Snapchat, on Instagram and everything and seeing all this fake world that everybody is creating. And just live through your eyes. Quick anecdote, I saw one of my best friends when I was growing up. I saw her like 2 days ago, and I hadn't seen her for 2 years. And it felt so weird to see her again, because I've been seeing her on Instagram, on Facebook and stuff, and everything virtual. But then to see her again, it felt like it was out of this world. It felt like the social media world, the internet world, was more real than what I was seeing in my life. That is crazy. How and why? Why did it feel like a dream to see her again when it was my best friend? She was my best friend when I was growing up. And now it feels more real to see her on the computer than on the street. We have to live in the moment. That's what we have to do. We have to change some things and take this and put it down, because it's toxic for our lives. I believe it is really toxic for me, so maybe it is for you. And it is my quick message. Maybe it's time to go for a change. Alright, I get you. So we gotta live in the moment, right? But how do we do that? How do I do that? The only thing I know is this. So I think the first thing we should do is take this and turn it off. sometimes, right? This, it's good, it's fine. But sometimes we ought to live without it. And I'm gonna warn my friends, I'm probably not gonna answer as fast as I would normally. I'm trying to take a break from it all. I'm trying to resource myself and live through experience, through adventure. If something happens in the world and I learn it 5 days after, alright, it's fine, it happened, it's okay. We can learn not to be dependent on social media, to do things by ourselves, and not care if your opinion is not the same as everybody else. Just do your thing. That's it. Stop trying to take pictures for Instagram or something else. Just live. That's it. Alright. I buy that. I like it. So, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. In conclusion, I mean, do what you want to do. I'm not there to judge your life or anything, but I just think everything's going down right now. And I know I'm not the only one who has expressed some thoughts on this matter. Some of my friends came to me and said, man, social media is toxic. So we gotta return to when it wasn't toxic. It could be a thing, but not 24/7. So, thank you for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you really, really, really like what you see, hit the subscribe button. And if you're amazed by what you see, hit the bell button. I'ma see you next time on tonight's or today's ramble. I do not care. It's gonna be what it is gonna be. And peace